So we saw that there was buckthorn on our property while checking out the plants over along the side of the school.
We found out that it was actually a very dangerous invasive species. So that kind of just escalated from there, and we went more and more through. We found out that it was more dangerous and that it's been spreading throughout Minnesota.
I made a project to tell the class what buckthorn really is and what problem it can be.
At Prairie View, we are thinking about how we can solve this problem in the spring. We have been talking about this in the buckthorn class.
They did a lot of research. They figured out why it's invasive, what the problems are that it causes. It just became very much their project. This year, my plan in science was to do real-world science and real-world problems, and also to have the students see themselves as citizen scientists, that anyone can do science and gather data.
We got to talk to different people, and we got to share our concern about this thing that normally not many people care for.
What surprised me was their passion. They literally gave up recess. About half the class gave up. They were out there investigating, measuring, collecting, pulling buckthorn. They literally were giving up their recess for days on end.
You know what? These guys have been just a highlight of my day. They come in and meet with me and tell me all the different ways that we can solve problems within the building.
And you're proactively trying to take care of an invasive species, not just for your school, but for the neighbors. I'm fully impressed. We're very lucky to have kids like you. This is pretty cool.
We had the mayor of Eden Prairie just visit the other day, and the students talked to him about some options about the buckthorn throughout Eden Prairie, and there are some places that also need to be cleared, and the students are going to work with the maintenance custodial department in the district, the grounds department, to see what we can do about the buckthorn at Prairie View.
What did you learn about yourselves or just in general as you learned to pull out the buckthorn?
I think we learned that together we can make a difference, and that together we can work on things and find ways to solve problems.
First thing I learned was that it's a lot better to work with a team on bigger projects.
I think the main part that we're going to use when we're older is the scientific method part. Testing what we had, and then finding out the problem, identifying the problem, researching about it, like testing experiments, seeing if they would work or not. Like how we pulled out a bunch of buckthorn, and we want to see, hey, how fast does it take to regrow?
So I think it's really important to let students pursue their passions and what they're interested in, and they really adamantly feel that they can solve this problem with buckthorn. Not just here at Prairie View, they feel they can in Eden Prairie, and they're just looking around now, what other problems can we solve? And so it's made them look around the world. Today they discovered litter on the playground. So now they're like, what are we gonna do about the litter on the playground? So they just have that lens now of what are problems around and how can I as a student solve them?